reading The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. I'm glad to see you, Kay, on Zoom after a while, and the floor is yours. Kay Kappa.
The Raven. Good morning. Once upon a midnight weary, dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently tapping, rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow. Vainly I had sought to borrow my books, surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken satin certainly, rustling of each purple curtain, thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating at my chamber door." Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. That is it, and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came tapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. And here I open wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before, but the silence wasn't broken, and the stillness gave no token. And the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore, Lenore." This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, "Lenore." Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber, turning all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, something louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely there's something at my window lattice. Let me see then what demon, what threat it is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a minute, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open there, I flung the shutter when with many a flew and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven. Not the least obsequious made he, nor a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mane of lord or lady perched upon my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Phallus just above my chamber door, perched and sat, nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, through the cast the shore and sorrow thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim, an ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Phalian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore, for we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above the chamber door, which such name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did implore. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather did he flutter, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by Scorpius, those footfalls tinkled on my tufted floor. Wretch, I said, by God, hath lent thee by these angels, he has a respite from the memories of Lenore. Quoth quoth his kind, repent and forgive this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempest sent or whether tempest tossed thy here ashore, desolate, yet all undaunted on the house by horror haunted. Tell me, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word of sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrouded, shrieking, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from my heart and take thee from off my door. Quoth the net raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flirting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Phallus just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming and the lamplight over him throws a shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor still be lifted nevermore, nevermore. Thanks.